Hello, everybody. Viklasthemad here. I'm sitting here out in the middle of the ocean. I'm not lost, I promise. Ooh, water. But yeah, no, I'm not lost. Um, I'm just out exploring the world. Um, Wanted to take a look around and see if I could find any new and fascinating things. And I found a few interesting things. I'll put some screenshots up later on in the video for you to look at. You may have noticed that I'm wearing a diamond chest plate, and good observation there. It's got thorns and projectile protection, which is nice. Um, but yeah, I picked that up from a villager in Niatra's village. So I went and did a bunch of villager trading, and this is one of the things I got. So I'm really happy with that. We're just waiting on daytime to roll back around, and you can see on my clock here that it's about midnight, so I got a long wait. But what I did the last time was this is the second night during my travels here. What I did during the last one was I just did some fishing. So it's just gonna do some fishing, and there's a squid there. Anyway, you can barely see that land over there. I'm gonna head back over to that land in the daytime and start exploring again. So I'll uh, I'll just sit here and fish for a little bit and wait for daylight, and then I'll catch you when I start exploring again. So see you then. All right, it is morning now, and it's time to head out and start exploring. So let's go. Now I'm probably just going to fast forward through a lot of this, starting after I give this explanation of fast forwarding. But I'm just going around the continent here, and you're gonna have to bear with me as the chunks load in slowly. This is still the same graphical error issue thing that I've had. There's a cave there since 1.9 came out. So I did not know that 1.9 was going to come with all these graphics updates that was going to just rob my brand new computer of performance power. So there may be something in the settings that I can change to curtail this. So if you do know anything that might keep things like this from happening anymore, let me know down in the comments so that I can, yeah, see that whole corner there. But yeah, so that I can get this taken care of. Because if you know a way to, let me know about it, so that I can stop worrying about non-loading chunks. Because it's really annoying. It's making this exploring thing really difficult. All right, so anyway, after that explanation, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward this and put it to some music. So. it's starting to get dark again, and I found myself another bay. It's starting to get dark again, so I'm going to have to head out to open water and wait for the sun to come back up here in a moment. And when that happens, I'll get back to you. I actually was able to find a familiar sight as I continued around the coast for a little while. This is some unknown person's base. I found this while I was exploring overland not too terribly long ago, just a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to make use of their bed here, and we're going to reset daylight and then head back out to the boat. So, okay, now that that fiasco is taken care of, I fell down a little hole there. We're going to continue on with our journey. Yeah, so I'm in an area that I've already been to. It's kind of disappointing, but there's still plenty of room for exploration around the coast, which is all I'm doing here. I'm fairly certain that's an island. Oh, nope, I'm in a bay. I have found a bay again. So we're going to continue on this way. And I'm going to go back to fast forwarding, so you don't have to hear my inane babbling. Catch you in a bit. Little spot here with a couple of pumpkins sitting on the ground, and they don't look like they're just regular pumpkins. These look like they might be jack-o'-lanterns. Nope, they are just regular pumpkins. I thought maybe they were jack-o'-lanterns, and this might be close to somebody's area, but it looks like it's just a random sand cave, and that's it. It's just that bit there. We're going to mark this with a torch. And we're going to put one on the shoreline here too. Yeah, I'm going to take a look around here real quick. It's midday. I got plenty of time. Yeah, it looks like we got just a big birch forest here. I call these Enderman blocks because, for all I know, an Enderman could have come along and just placed a piece of grass there, or a piece of dirt that became grass. Interesting little area there. There's another so-called ender block. Look at all these flowers. That's awesome. I'm going to leave them be. Oh, I want to pick up that egg. Zelenia is looking for eggs, so I went and dropped off a bunch back at her place earlier today. And by earlier, I mean like just about 10 minutes before I started recording for the day. But yeah, more the merrier, because I only had like 12 or so to give her. No, 21. I had 21. And I feel that wasn't really enough. She's probably going to need more. So anyway, back to the rowing of the boat and the fast forwarding. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so here we are, day 3. We're gonna get started on this one, and we're just going to jump straight into the fast forwarding. So here we go. Well, as the sun starts getting low in the horizon again, low on the horizon again, I should say, not in, it's not in the horizon. We're gonna find a way, find a bit of open ocean to go out to, and I'm gonna do a quick coordinates check. I'm gonna see how far away I am from base. So there's a bunch of chickens there and a bunch of squid. All right. So I think we've got our open ocean somewhere around here. We'll probably get to it. No, not that way. This is just a little cove. So maybe this way. Looks like this might be the ticket. Yep, this is gonna be it. So we'll get out here to the open ocean. Whoa, that's a sudden island. All right, we'll go over here. And that's more island. Ah, I can't win, can I? We're gonna find something far away from land. I promise. Um, oh, that was interesting. So I need some kind of coastline for reference for when I come back. Okay, so there is my current coordinates, and I am a long way from home. I'm going to bring up my inventory page here so that I can switch windows. I'm going to show you or tell you the coordinates for my base. Home is at negative 199x, negative 463z. Um, yeah, I'm a long way from home. So, again, I'm going to sit here as night envelops the world, and I think I'm far enough away from all the land masses, with the exception of that little sandbar right there, but I'm not too worried about it. It's not very big. Well, as you can see behind me, the sun is up, and that means it's time to go exploring some more. Hopefully, this won't take too much longer and I can head back to the base. If it does, I'll just cut it short and we'll take an overland trek back to the direction of home. So we're not too far away. I have found my way home from just a little bit further away than this. So I know there's more land off that way, but we'll see what we can find on our way there. So let's go ahead and head out, and I'm going to start with the fast forwarding. You know you're onto something when you found just a random crafting bench sitting on the edge of a beach. Let's see what we can find up here. First of all, let's mark our coordinates. 1540 by 984. I'm going to write that down. So, landed at 1540, 984. So we'll be able to find our way back to the boat. See what's going on here. I'm going to mark this on my locations here as strange workbench. And then I have a theory about what that could be. One of our players, a couple of our players actually, set out from one of these locations, and they went east of spawn. I'm going to bet, let's see if I can, did I mark spawn on, no, I haven't marked the location of spawn yet. It's not 00, but I'm going to bet that if I go that way for a really, really long time, I know there's a large amount of open ocean between us and them. I bet if I go this way for long enough, I'm going to find their island. So let's go ahead and let's go. Okay, so we found some kind of desert island here. I'm going to look at the last render of the map and see if that's anywhere near where they settled. If they came onto a desert area or if this is just kind of a stopover. So as the sun is rising, I've looked at the map, and sure enough, this is close to where Hawk um, is located, and I'm interested to see if I can get out there and find him. So we're gonna pick a location to put the boat in, and not near that Enderman over there. But we're gonna put the boat in and uh, mark that location, and the Enderman just foofed. Um, Foofed, voiped, whatever. And yeah, we're gonna anyway. We're gonna put the boat in, mark the location on our list, and head out into the new land here, and see, well, new to us anyway. See if we can find find Hawk's base anyway. That river and grassland. Let me look at the map real quick. All right, I know exactly where I'm at. Are there trees there? There's a patch of trees right there. Okay, so I know exactly where I am on the map. So now I just need to decide, do I want to... Yeah, I do. I'm going to continue on, and I'll catch you in a little bit, either when I've decided that it's too dangerous to keep traveling, or when I've found something. Okay, so haven't found anything yet, but I did have to go and carve myself a little niche in the wall. Night fell very quickly, and mobs started spawning all around me. Luckily, none of them gave me any problems, but yeah, I'm looking at some things here, trying to get my bearings on the map again. I have absolutely no idea where I'm at now. I got all kinds of turned around, but the sun is rising, so we can get out of here in just a bit. In just a bit. I backed away from that just now because the strangest thing happened to me the other day. I was out exploring overland, and oh, by the way, this is the new pretty. Uh, it's proven to be quite a beater. But anyway, it's also very handy against creepers, um, because oh boy, does that knockback really send them flying. Um, anyway, I'm not gonna head out until I hear that zombie start to take damage. Unfortunately, I think I'm in a savanna, and I think it's bad weather out there right now. So that's not good. Man, really don't want to do that. Oh, there it is. He's getting hurt. He's taking sun damage. He stopped. Oh, there he goes again. He must have been under a tree. He's on fire. He's oh, he didn't die. He didn't die. Walk over by the door. Maybe he'll. No. All right, I'm gonna leave that torch there. I'm gonna leave the door there. We're going outside. I bet he's right over my head. Oh, so as you can see, not exactly what I would call an ideal location to get stuck in. But I thought that Hawk's place was going to be relatively easy to find because he showed me a kind of a landmarkish kind of deal. Whoa, hi, creeper. Let's take care of you. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, he showed me kind of a landmark dealy where he was, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. Although that cobblestone or that granite or gravel, God, that gravel is not natural. That fell. Something mined that out and made that fall. Do I have feather falling on my boots? I do. Um, it's still a long way down, and I really don't want to take that risk right here. So I'm going to go down via the tree. Maybe. Okay, yeah, that looks like a safer, shorter drop. Still going to hurt. Ugh. Okay. Um, yeah, that looks like that was mined out. So let's see if we can get back up. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So big hole in the ground there. I'm going to collect my experience here. Big hole in the ground. A lot of dirt. Oh, that egg just despawned. Wanted that. Oh, he's got to have his place around here somewhere. It can't be that hard to find, can it? I mean, he was building a wall out of stone brick. And it was, I mean, it was in one of these hollows in the walls like this, in a stone wall. He had tons and tons of stone that he was surrounded by and that he was carving out, and this is aggravating. It's beyond aggravating. Well, that's not it. Because, yeah, what he showed me was really nothing but stone. Okay, boys and girls, it's getting dark, so this is, really real time. There's a cobblestone marker right there. That might be a clue. We might be, and there's a torch. So we might be close. Yep, there's a cobblestone wall. There's the brick. Okay, we found it. I'm gonna mark the coordinates of this real quick. We are at 3036 Hawks base. 3036 by 939. 939. Okay. Now we need to real quick turn that off and get inside, because dang, how do we get in? He's got to have a door somewhere, right? There it is. He left his door open. What's wrong with him? Why would he do that? Okay, does he have a bed somewhere? Anywhere? I hope. That is just a staircase. like storage niche, furnaces, which is cool. All of the furnaces, all the furnaces, all the time. There's a bed right there by the door. Okay, so yeah, this is his place. Not a whole lot going on inside it. I'm gonna snoop. I'm gonna see what he's gathered up. There's some food there. There's a bunch of stuff. That's pretty cool. Nothing really all that interesting, but hey, a bunch of cobblestone there. So let's see. Do I have anything I can leave him from being here? I can leave him a bunch of fish. I'm going to do that. I don't know how much food he's got, so I'm going to leave him all this fish that I caught. So there you go. There's some fish, and I'm going to use this crafting table to craft up a sign real quick, using up a large portion of the wood that I gathered up earlier. So we're going to put it right there. Vic was here. Left you some fish. And we're going to use the bed. Maybe. Come on, I want to use the bed. I want to use the bed. There we go. And nobody's on right now. Zelenia was on earlier. Didn't even notice her pop on. But yeah. So we're going to get the heck out of here. And unlike him, I'm going to close the door behind us. There's a zombie burning to death over there. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go back inside real quick here. I need to check how to get back to the boat. Then I'm going to go back to the boat. Then I'll catch up with you. And then I'm going to head back to the mainland, the quote-unquote mainland, and then back to spawn. I'll catch you there, and then I'll catch you back at the home base. Okay, so found my way back to the boat. I'm in the boat, and I need to go that way, quite a long ways. Let's see, we're close to where we were, where the boat was. I've just gotten in it, as you saw there. The strange workbench was at 1540,984. So that is our goal, and I will catch up with you when I get there. Okay, so here we are. We're at the workbench. I'm going to real quick craft me up a crap. I don't have enough wood. I'm going to real quick hop back in the boat. We're going to head off in the direction of wood, which is back up to the north. Yeah, I need a tree. Need a tree. Need a tree. Oh boy, need a tree. 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 It's getting dark. I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I don't know what this is. I just kind of found it here by the water, or in the water, I should say. I'm gonna swim around here. Goes right the way down to the bottom, doesn't it? So yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't have any kind of water breathing or anything, so I don't have the time to check it out. But yeah, there's land right over there. I'm looking at the map right now. I have no idea where this is on the map. Let's see, the workbench was there. So I just came around to here-ish, I think. There should be some trees nearby. Yep, there they are. There they are. There's some trees over there. I'm going to hop back in the boat. I'm going to go get those trees real quick. And I'm going to come back over to this thing and make a bed. And yeah, we're going to reset the clock. Hooray! I made it. Okay, let's Oh God. Um, let's get crafting here. Make the bed, 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 bed, and place the bed, and sleep in the bed, and holy crap, this was crazy. Oh, I never want to do this again. Um, so yeah, I'm super dumb for ever wanting to go exploring like this. Which way? Okay, west. Let me look at the map real quick. Okay, so that'll be there. Um, this will work. This will work. Um, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna take that off, and I will catch up with you when I get to something I recognize. See you in a bit, I hope. Okay, so I'm trekking through the desert here, and if I keep heading this way, I'll eventually hit a river, and that river, if I follow it north, should dump me directly into Zell's place. Um, so we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna time lapse this one. The good thing about this is I don't know if I'm going to catch this part or if I'm just going to fast forward through it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Um, the good part about being in the desert is if night should happen to fall while I'm out here, the desert is very open terrain, and that's unexpected. Let me double check and make sure I'm in the right place. That's a birch forest and a dark oak forest. Um, yes and no. Um, hmm. Let's see. What are my coordinates? Negative 407, 634. Home. I'm not that far away. Negative 199, negative 463. So I actually need to go back this way a bunch. Ah, okay. All right. This, you might recognize, is a nether portal. One of our nether uh, houses. So I can pop through here. Yeah, I can pop through here, and it looks like a bunch of new stuff has been put in. Um, that one should be spawn, so I don't want that one. This one, this might be the one I want. I'm going to pop in. Let's see where it goes. Misnick's base. Misnick's base. Good location to throw down a bed. I'm going to sleep behind his bookshelves here. We're right next to home. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my bed here and head back to base. Woo, okay. This place might look a little bit different since the last time you saw it, but here we are. We are home. We've got a couple of a few dark oak trees actually growing out here because I've continued the road north, and I've grass pathed out here. Um, but we are finally back home. Home. Oh, I've never been so happy to be here with the sheep, the noisy, noisy sheep. I've got my cows down in here, and I'm going to explain that in a future episode. You probably already know what it is. If you don't, that's okay. I'm going to explain it, like I said, in a future episode. But this is about all the time I got for this one. One last quick thing here. I want to show you. I've got. Okay, that was the sheep. I've got this storage closet up here, which is very, very claustrophobic. I know. I'm sorry. I really am. Um, but this is what I've got for storage, and it suits me well. It does what I need it to do, and I'm sorry, but that's all that really matters. Uh, you know what? No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry in the slightest. I'm not going to apologize for this. So, yeah, all right, 6 name tags. Okay. Let's see. This is wood planks. I'm going to throw those in there. This is crafted wood. We're going to throw those in there. Um, and then, oh, also miscellaneous, the clownfish. Decorative stone, I think, is where I've been keeping the sandstone stuff. So we'll put that in there. Um, I need to get the boat back out to the boat dock out back. Um, Cleared up a lot of inventory space here. TNT. TNT is going to go in the miscellaneous chest. I need to put this bed away. That goes in crafted wood. I am all over the place right now. I don't care. I'm excited to be home. That was one heck of a fun journey. Very scary, very uh, concerned as to whether or not, one, after traveling all that way out, whether or not I was going to actually be able to find Hawk's place, and two, um, if I did find it, was I going to be able to find my way back home? Um, we found home. Um, Boat's back where it belongs. I'm going to close the gates on the dock. Just last bit maintenance here. And then I'm going to show you those screenshots from the other earlier points in the journey that you didn't see that happened off camera. Can I hit the button, please? Thank you. And yeah, whew, this was just this was something else. Oh wow! I hope you enjoyed this. I really, really, really hope you enjoyed this. I am exhausted. Look at me. Oh God. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we can take a breather. Let's see. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I? No. Okay. Um, I need to put away that spare arrow. Oh, I crafted up some different shields, as you can see here. If you want to see the patterns, there's that. Um, so that one is a nice one. That's themed off of a Roman Legionnaire's shield. Um, and this is a Knight Templar uh, shield, and there's the pattern for that. Um, this was on the banner. Both of these banners were red banners, and then the patterns that you see are what went on them. Um, so as opposed to this one, which was a white banner that then got turned around, yeah, got turned into what it is. Um, so yeah, whew, like I said, glad to be home. Glad it's over. had a lot of fun. Maybe next time I might, yeah, well, no, next episode I'm going to show you around, show you all the new stuff in the base. Also, between now and then, I'm going to make some more improvements. Um, but then next episode after that, um, I'm going to put, I'm going to go out, I'm going to strike out again from where that strange workbench was. We're calling it Strange Workbench. Workbench Point. I'm going to call it Workbench Point. We're going to strike out from Workbench Point, and we're going to head back out and continue our journey around the coastline there and see how much more stuff I can find. Hopefully next time I'll find a new biome, either a mesa or really hopefully a jungle. I'd really like to find a jungle. Um, and then we'll we'll see what happens. Um, just going out and exploring and having a good old time and getting really worried about whether or not we're going to make it back home. Hopefully the journey next time won't take as long. I know this was a long one. It's going to be a real pain in the butt to edit. I'm going to try to keep it shorter. But yeah, that's all I got time for this episode. Look for World of Tanks tomorrow, and until then, take care, everybody.